You know, it's award season and the Oscars are coming up, but you know, they may just go on without a host. That's because comedian Kevin Hart had received controversy over homophobic tweets from about 8 years ago that reemerged. Though he said he has evolved in his views, but he told ABC's Good Morning America that's enough, and enough is enough, and he's stepping down. Take a look.
There are a lot of people who've taken an issue to the way that you've apologized. So what do you say to that?
I say I'm done with it. It gets no more energy from me. That's why I said, for the last time, I'm addressing this. There's no more conversation about it. I'm over that. I'm over the moment, and I'm about today. So if it's accepted, great. If it's not, it's nothing I can control.
What did you believe then that you don't believe now? How have you evolved?
I have explained how I evolved, which makes me say I'm over it. I'm not giving no more explanation of who I am. I've done it. I've done it several times. I've tweeted it. I've talked about it when I went on Ellen. I said it on my radio show. I'm just done. So you have to come to a point where you know that you've given all that you possibly can, and if that's received, then great. Then that means we've achieved something. If it's not, there's nothing I can do.
Wow. So how many times does he have to apologize or say, no, I'm not doing this. I'm not hosting the Oscars this year. Enough is enough. How many times does he have to say that with dealing with this controversy in your view?
I feel like he should just be able to say it one time, like, no, he doesn't want to host the Oscars. Like, yes, he said he's sorry about what he did, and that's from years ago. A lot of people was always looking back into people's past, but you shouldn't do that. Look at now, look at your future, and look at things that's like, you know, going forward. But they bringing up his past, and he's apologized, and as long as he apologized and he seems sincere about it, he's keep apologizing, and people should just respect it. But yes, it's really sad about what he did, about the comments, about, you know, like the people being gay and things like that, and then him making comments back in 2011. But you know, people live and learn and grow, and he even said it. Like, he's saying no, he don't want to host it. So like, leave him alone.
I think they were talking about, he mentioned something around 2009 or 2010, if I'm correct.
Yeah,
that's somewhere around
2010.
Yeah, into it.
Yeah.
My thing is, he said his comment once or a couple times back in 2008,
2011.
He made it then. Why do you have to apologize more times for than the amount of times you actually said, you know, what was offensive? You said it twice. Why do I have to apologize 6 times for something I said twice?
Yeah.
That doesn't even make sense. I applaud his resiliency. He's not gonna bend and fold to what everybody wants. The comments were negligent and rude. However, like you said, he has evolved as a person and he apologized. What more do you want him to do?
Exactly.
He doesn't belong to you. He's not, you know, he's himself.
People keep bringing it up and just like, leave him alone. Like, if he apologized, okay, that's it, move forward. I don't understand why everyone keeps bringing it up. Like, he said what he said and that's it. Like, move on. If he don't want to host the award show, let him be. Like, we all understand Kevin Hart is amazing at hosting, but, you know, just leave him alone. He apologized, which is nice because he didn't have to apologize. He could have been like, no, I said what I said and that's it.
Right.
But, you know, he's really, you know, taking responsibility for what he said and he's apologizing. So leave him alone.
You know, it was interesting. Nick Cannon said that he brought up tweets from other popular white female comedians who also said, you know,
the same things.
Homophobic things, but there was no backlash against them. I think it was, I don't want to say any names because I don't really remember the 2 people, but they were 2 very popular comedians. Yeah, and Nick Cannon brought it up, and he's like, where's their backlash? I don't hear them apologizing. Why do you want him to apologize 6 times before you want them to apologize once?
It's
not fair.
It is. It's not fair.
Well, and then, but before he went on Good Morning America, he spoke to Ellen DeGeneres in his first TV interview and asked him about whether if he was considering hosting the show here. I don't think I have that. I don't know what I'm reading here. Oh wait, and DeGeneres surpassed Oscar host herself. She said she called the Academy and asked him to reconsider having Hart as host, and she says in raps instantly she replied that she still wanted the funny man to be the night's MC, and they wanted, and she said that if they're going to let you win with hosting the Oscars. So, but I mean,
What?
I don't even know what I'm reading.
What do
here.
they want? What exactly do they want?
They
him to
want
host.
the way they want a host, or they want Kevin Hart to host this
They
year.
want him to
for
host.
the 91st annual
And
Academy
he's
Awards
saying no, he
2019.
doesn't
No.
want to
So-
because the attention would be on him and about the comments he made about,
It's
the
his
game.
life, his career, it's his money decisions. If he doesn't feel like it's going to benefit him, he's not going to do it.
Yeah.
Can't force me to do it. Can't force me to apologize. I did that on my own. You're not going to force me to be on your award show. No.